our channel, Should You Play It? Where every week we review the free games from Epic Games. So if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing.
And enjoy the video in 3, 2, 1. Okay, it is my last turn now, and I'm going to get you. No, I've missed. It is the end of the humanity, but I will stand here guard and I will defend you against this pixelated beast. Hello everyone. This is Caleb, not a pixelated beast anymore. And
Hello.
We are not in this wallpaper.
Is Michal, not a dead soldier anymore. Welcome
Yes.
to Should You Play It, where
And-
we are going to review the free game from Epic Games this week. There's only one, but it's kind of an epic one. Into the Breach! Damn it,
Yes.
I missed it.
Wait,
Into the Breach!
you can tell this one is live, so
Yeah, of course it's live.
if you wonder.
If anyone in the chat is asking, obviously it's live. We would have edited this all out because Michal
Yeah.
just hit the stage lights and it's a mess. But let's talk about this game. What
This
is
is
it?
a-
What's the genre?
Untypical game.
You think
It
so?
looks like a turn-based strategy, but it's more of a puzzler, I would say,
Bold.
because it is pixelated puzzler slash turn-based slash RPG elements slash time traveling slash it's a mess, right?
Sorry, I got lost in all the slashes.
How would you describe it?
You're right. It wants to be a turn-based strategy, and it feels a lot more like a puzzler. That's yeah.
Each time you're gonna start this game, it's going to be different.
There are roguelite elements that you're not supposed to finish the game the first time around. You're going to die. You need to restart with a few more perks, a few more strength, and you go through it again, then you die, and then you get a little bit stronger.
And there's something very special about this game, because this game is not about killing all the like two big insects that infestate the world, the earth, and you are the last stand of humanity. So you're gonna not your goal is not to kill them all. Your goal is to survive, and so your
And
people
to
will
protect-
survive.
to protect the civilians, protect your power grid, because this rolls forward. If like some of your power plants get destroyed in one map, in the next map you'll have less power, which is kind of like your
Yeah.
overall health bar.
Yeah, and once it's gone, you're gonna be
Dead.
well, not dead.
Actually, you're right.
Actually,
not
not
dead.
that.
Not dead.
You're gonna go back in time to start again, but you have to start from the beginning.
Right. Of course.
Even though there are like how much? 4 maps, and
Four islands and the final like yeah.
so once you go like from each to another, you will unlock them, and then you can go like from any of them. But you have to finish. And you finished this game, like how long did it took? Because I didn't finish it. It was hard for me.
I played it first on easy because I wanted to get just as far as I could. I think it took still a couple of hours, but I played this before when it was
Okay.
free before. This is the second time it's been free.
Yeah, it's the second time, but not everybody got it. But
It was a 24-hour free game, not a 1-week free game. So I had played it for an hour or two, and it has a pretty high, I would say it has a high learning curve. It is not intuitive. Figuring out how to use your mechs, even how to like control the shooting and the special powers.
well, I would say
It
it's
takes a little
easy
while.
to pick up, but it's
I wouldn't say that, but okay.
it is. But you're gonna die like immediately because
It's-
you don't know
it's
how
not
to
e-
play it properly. At the
Not
beginning.
easy to pick up how to not die.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. And because of that, well, then I think we could answer the question.
Well, we could answer the question. If you missed it before, should you play it now? Because it's almost free, almost now.
Well, if you're watching this live, in 8 minutes.
Yes.
Wait, we have to hurry.
Do you want to go first?
No, I don't. I want you to go first.
Didn't expect it.
Okay,
I have to say, this game is very pixelated, but I love it. I love the visual.
The visuals.
Yeah,
right.
the visuals are very, very nice. Even though it's pixelated, it's nice. And it reminds me of one movie that I liked a lot. The movie is called Pacific Rim. It's basically the same. The big mechs against
the insectoid aliens and monsters. Yeah.
And I find this very unique, and I love turn-based strategies. But as I said, it's more of a puzzler because of one thing. Because every turn you're gonna know the attacks of the enemies, so you don't need to predict it.
Right.
You're gonna know it, but you have to deal with it with your special powers and with your very limited number of soldiers. And even though the maps are small, I find it very rewarding, and I care.
It's challenging.
Yeah, it is challenging, and I really cared about the humanity.
And if I can add one thing to why it feels like a puzzler, I think is because you can undo your turn.
Only once, though.
Right, but
you can undo,
and you can reset. You can reset everything you've done that turn.
Only once, but
so it feels a little bit like, okay, try this, and if it doesn't solve the situation, you can retry and move things in a different way. So it's less actiony, high stakes, and more puzzler.
Yeah,
as you said.
But it is a little bit surprising for me. I didn't expect it to like this game, but I did, so I can only recommend it. Even though it looks...
Really?
It doesn't look good. Let's face it, it doesn't look good.
It doesn't, no.
But I think it's easy to pick up and a lot of hours to spend on it and having a good time. If you are into strategies.
Wow, this is interesting. Because I don't care about the visuals.
You care about visuals. You're always complaining.
These visuals.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan, but I don't think that's a big factor for me. It's okay because it is just a puzzler. It feels like a board game, like a challenging puzzler board game. Yeah. Sometimes I'm into that. I like board games. I like challenging puzzlers. I don't mind that it's slow paced. I like that I could just walk away at any time and come back and.
Exactly.
The thing is, there's a lot of variety. There are so many mech units to unlock. You can build up certain characters with special skills. There's a lot of diversity in how you can play different map terrains. And yet, after a few hours, it started to feel extremely repetitive. The combat never really changes that much. And I think it's because of a lack of variety of enemies that... Yes, you can destroy them in different ways with different powers and different mechs, but it started to feel very samey for me very quickly. And that combined with it being slow pace, and let's say with it being pixelated and not 3D. If I was inside a 3D mech, and that would be different also, but that's a completely different game. All this together, there were some things that I liked about it. I don't think that I wasted my time, but with the high learning curve, and that it gets very repetitive once you do learn to play well, I would say no. I don't think this is a game that you should play.
Well, you have spent more time on it than me, so I guess that's fair.
But we were looking for different things.
Yeah, and I enjoyed my time in there. I spent 4 hours on it, and I did enjoy it. But it might be because I like turn-based strategies.
I mean, no, it's true. I prefer real-time strategies. It's true. So there's that.
That's
also.
fair.
But
that's fair.
Maybe that's everything that you need to know. You get 2 opinions. You get to decide if it sounds like something you want to play or not. Please let us know in the comments if you have played this before, what you think of it, and if you're planning to play it.
And don't forget to check out our friend Low Budget Gaming, because he does even more about games and some great deals about it.
Ding!
So do subscribe to him.
Please
if you don't know him already.
And if you're not subscribed to us, Well, you already heard that we review all the free games from Epic Games, and if you click that little bell, you'll get a notification so you don't miss any of those free games.
And you don't want to miss them.
No.
Because Hitman,
and they're only free
GTA
for a
5,
week. But even this
Just
one,
Cause.
this one, you should claim it. Maybe like you have a friend or a younger sibling or an older sibling who would like to play it. So claim it.
Maybe in like 10 years, you're gonna feel like playing this game.
You've played everything else in the world, and also, we just started a membership on this channel. You can unlock some cool emojis, and we're planning some member-only chats in the future. So if you feel like supporting us, please check that out. There's a little join button down below.
So for our offline viewers, we're gonna say, see you next time.
Bye.